Hey, Rob here, response review. Love the passion of this young man, S.Selby at Georgia Tech. I obviously in engineering school, and the best is I wish I would have seen all those professors' faces after he gave that, if they, even if, especially if they didn't know it was going to take place. But basically, what the young man saying is, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. The Bible's very clear that God gives us the air and the ingenuity to succeed. Even if we don't give him the glory, God is still merciful and good enough. And the reality is it's God that works for us and he works through us. And God will never do it for you, but God will do it with you. Come on now. I'm a minister of the gospel. You desire to subscribe to my ministry channel via YouTube, go for it. And he's also talking about free will. God has given man free will. We can choose to eat at McDonald's, we can choose to eat at Burger King. Both, by the way, are not good places, a healthy place to eat. But the point I'm trying to make is we can reject Christ out of disobedience, or we can accept him out of obedience. And the reality is God respects man's free will. God didn't create robots. God will never make you serve him. God's not a party crasher. So you control the doorknob to your heart. And God gives us desires and passions and talents and gifts, and he's got a destiny and inheritance and a will for all of our lives. God's created some people to be great teachers. Some have the ability to become great athletes, actresses, astronauts, movie stars, whatever, garbage men. But whatever God's called you to be, he hasn't called you to be the best, but he's called you to be the best you can be. And going back to free will, Christ comes by invitation only. Again, God will never crash, knock, or blow the door down to your heart. We can accept him due to obedience, reject him out of disobedience. But once you open the door of your heart, my friends, just a crack, the Lord will come in with his great grace, mercy, compassion, kindness. Most of all is irrevocable, unconditional love. And the Bible's very clear about the love of God. It says in the book of John, chapter 3, verse 16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, Jesus, as a gift, that if you would believe, receive, submit, surrender your life to Christ, you would not perish. You'd have everlasting, eternal life." And God desires no one to perish under the sound of my voice. He wants us all to have that assurance that when we take our last breath, we're going to make heaven our home. And the only way we can have that by having our lives surrendered to the Lordship of Christ. And desire to recite a simple prayer after me. Say, Jesus, thank you for dying on the cross for my sins. Thank you for being my Lord and Savior. Again, you want to subscribe to my ministry channel, go for it. Thank you. Also, under the search, Rob would want to have many of the ministry videos where I do elaborate, talk about the Bible and Christianity. Be blessed. The Lord loves you today.